Powerups here! Welcome to Market Monday, and there is no reason why you shouldn't be making coins right now off what we have in this game. I have given out tips last week, and then this past Friday, I believe I released the video on how to make coins out the Mahomes set, the reroll set, all that stuff, so watch that one. I'm not going to go over it again today, so you have to consume that and this. I think that's a pretty short video. Anyways, let's go through the rest of the Market Monday, talk about the market, what's coming up, what's past, and everything here and in the ass. I don't know, that didn't rhyme. That did rhyme, but it didn't make sense. All right, so I want to talk to you about solos. And you're going to be like, oh, do your solos make coins? Well, yeah, kind of, dumbass. Secondly, the solos that were limited times for limited time power up, please tell me you did them. If not, I understand. I also hate solos. But when there are limited time blank in the games for great top-end cards that you can power up with training, what do you think you should do with those? Right? Limited time cards, they're not going to be back until the next freaking adventure season? Alright, so you're like, well, okay, sure, I guess that makes sense. What have I told you over the years? Limited time supply equals inflation afterwards. So what are we looking at these things? 91 up for 324. That's gone. Top-end thing? You watch this shit. I'm going to sell this. No, not that guy. Oh, shoot. I thought it was the kicker. The kicker is the important one. 345. This shit will be like 450 next week. Right? Are we getting new kickers? I don't know. Are we? I got the coins for it, but I buy cards. All right. Anyways, more important than these are the power-ups to these cards. All right, let's look for, who was one of them? Randall? Let's look what his power-up is going for. Actually, I think it's better to show it to you on the stream. What did he get? 75 to 79 power-up? I hope so. I guess so. Is that on the market? There it is. 12,000. You could buy these things for half that when they was in the game. All right? So these limited time legends, limited time power-up, the power-ups, get it, right? Do them or buy them, invest in them, great. All right, so that's wonderful. A legend set. This is one of the reasons I realized everybody was in the comment section of my legend video saying, oh, lower overalls are the reason why the topper's down, and that's definitely agreed. The issue is, the reason I believe packs are worse this year and not returning as much is because generally when packs are good, the reason that these legends are high in price is because they're very good cards, and you can build them cheaper and then sell them. It doesn't look to be the way this year because of a little bit of the market dynamics. The packs aren't returning great stuff, so it was actually cheaper to buy them off the market than to build them, which is kind of a change for those who played MUT for a few years, either Ultimate Legends or Legends. Generally, for a little bit, you can actually make profit off those sets, so that was not the case. As I say, before doing any sets, before doing anything, before taking any knowledge into your brain and executing it on the screen, think through it, think if it's going to be good for you, and do the calculations yourself, because you shouldn't trust anybody on the internet. Okay, that's solid. The gold market right now, little high, and you're like, well, why is the gold market high? It's because the training's crazy, right? Training's insane, training is high, and I want to talk about, like, we're getting flashback sets tomorrow, so do we think this goes even higher? How are we going to make these flashbacks? Let me go to the EA Sports MUT, just to show you what cards we're getting in those flashbacks tomorrow. Two little teasers. 8 players to kick off the flashback program, so we're getting 8. I'm guessing for flashbacks, it doesn't look like we're getting heavyweights or veterans, so it'll just be like flashbacks per week, maybe on Tuesdays going forward. And then I don't know if we're going to get superstars then on Thursday, because we got the MUT League superstars that we know we're getting, and so I'm guessing maybe those are 2 weekly programs going forward. But kind of cool. I like the concept here, a little bit of the artwork. But Andrew Luck's stats, it looks like he's a good quarterback. I like him. You know, throw power is a little bit low though, so he's kind of like a little faster Tom Brady. And Tom Brady played well for me. He's just, yeah, 83 throw power. I still would go with Mahomes over Luck. And then we have 87 McCourty. So they're not like top tier cards, top end, anything like that. They're solid. They should provide a nice little boost to golds. And then with that coming, with those boosts, along with the Team Diamond sets that are coming in a couple weeks, it feels like golds are going to kind of stay up for a little bit. And with that, we get a little bit of profit opportunity, because golds being valuable are valuable to everybody. The pack trash helping all of us both pull packs and make coins off exchange sets is glorious. So the smartest thing to do right now is pull that 500 silver pack. We talked about it last week. We talked about it last year. Since they put it in the game, it's a great thing not only to get your daily thing done, your daily objective, but if you pull packs or if you don't, you pull the silver get a player pack. You take that silver get a player. If he's a low gold, you put him into the you basically, you can sell him at that point, or you can put him in the exchange set for a high gold. It doesn't matter. Sell the low golds, whatever. But basically, if you get a silver out of it, accumulate all those silvers, put them into this exchange set, and then take whatever else you get out of that and put it into this exchange set. And from these, the Phoenix rises from power-ups, because power-ups are so expensive, golds are expensive. It's really making that pack just a money maker. It is so beautiful right now. I can't believe it. The only reason you're not making coins off it is because you're not doing it. So do that. Keep hitting that. We'll see how it is to make flashbacks that way. We currently don't know, which it could raise these gold prices even further if golds are required for the flashback. Whether wild card or specific golds, it's always nice to hunt for them. So always know your cards that you're selling. Always check their price before you exchange them, of course, because there's some nice rookies that are fast to go for a little bit more than minimal. But talk about overall market moves. The inflation seems to have hit. You know, everybody's talking about it. Everybody's saying, oh, it's going to come up. And inflation has hit some cards more than others. So I want to go to this coin per training spreadsheet. It's going to be in the description. It's in every single one of my Twitch streams as !training. So you can always find it there if you ever forget or don't want to go back to the YouTube video for the link. But I did this earlier today. So all this is up about 5 to 7 points, coins per training, I guess, would be a better way of saying it. So yeah, market's inflating, just like we thought. Top end cards going up. Training market is basically, it's holding a floor because everybody's demanding training to get the abilities because those are crazy. People like doing power-ups for the power-up passes. There's so many uses for training, not just in the reroll sets too. The reroll sets have provided really profitable. So that there's been a lot of use for training right now. I love what The Economist has done with that, but it's just predicted inflation, right? Everybody's like, oh, YouTubers don't know nothing. Whatever, prices could do whatever. But prices themselves, top end cards up. Middle cards, about the same, maybe up a little bit. But yeah, it is what it is. We'll see what we get the next promo. If we're talking about promos, are we excited for a little MUT Heroes? Because you're like, wait, MUT Heroes? How do we know MUT Heroes is coming? Well, we know it's coming before the end of the month. And you're like, are you a psychic? Do you have some sort of powers? And I'm like, yes, I do. But in addition to that, they also just gave it away. In their monthly details for rewards. Do you see what I see? It's kind of like chicken scratch right there, but boom, a hero. So top 100, you get a hero for the month, a Fire Fantasy pack, which is kind of hot. So these are the rewards for Weekend League. Generally, like, sure, Weekend League rewards are good, they're very solid, but like, yeah, man, it is stressful playing 25 full games on a weekend. It's really tough. I do not recommend it to any person to put themselves through that kind of stress. The only people that should do it are complete psychos, and I mean, there's a lot of complete psychos in the Madden atmosphere. So go ahead and get in it, get your earth, get you done. So with that said, heroes are coming, but we kind of knew we'd have a promo in a week or two. But the thing is, are we gonna test whether we're getting a promo this Friday or not? Do we expect that? The answer, I say, is no, because they're launching all their other weekly promos, it feels like, this week. Between flashbacks, we'll get round 2 of Superstars. And with the Superstars, remember what we said, like Friday was it, or whenever I posted that? We talked about it on Thursday launch night, so that's Thursday night. Maybe I posted it Saturday, I don't remember. But we talked about it on launch night. This currency. Look at this and make sure and nail it. You can be in stream, and I'll go over it then, live, whenever this gets into game on Thursday. And we'll go over these reroll sets and how to make coins. And we'll knock it out the park again. But like I said, you can always figure this out on your own, because I don't stream when content goes over, because I rely on just myself rather than content to, wake up early. That doesn't make any sense. So with this, the competitive currency is spitting out Von. So if you grind a lot of that shit, Von will probably go down. I would hold off on Von, on getting this Von Miller, until maybe after Weekend League rewards come out for like the week, because I think if the weekly Weekend League rewards come out and spit out a lot of these trophies, Von, I think's price is going to go down, right? Won't many people just then get over the hump of getting Von once they get those? So that might be, I might wait a week on getting Von, but I mean, it's always smart to wait a little bit longer before getting high-end cards, so that's nothing game-breaking. With this, the training currency is still nice. I like the arbitrage sets. I always suggest, like I said, suggested in the first Market Monday, I'll suggest again, look through these things, see if there's any anything there's any options or opportunities for these things to go more expensive. Like if you can buy stadium and sell it more expensive than 250 training cost. I mean, 250 training is what? 500? Is that right? 500? No, that doesn't seem right. 5,000? Yeah, right? 5,000? No, it's a little bit. I don't know. I'm sure. I was told it wouldn't be math in Market Monday. That doesn't make sense. I don't feel like doing it in my head, though. Like, 1,500 training for that. 1,500 coins. So, those playbooks and stuff are nice, too. I want to talk about farms right now. Like, we talked about this on our tips video yesterday, but I'm just going to reiterate in case anybody didn't watch that tip video yesterday. The best way of bringing coins from farm is either through platinum cards or doing sets. So, trade over a full legend and then do the legend on your main, right? Trade over every single piece to Reggie White and then do the full legend on your main. That's the best way of doing farm accounts. It's against terms of service, so you might get banned. So do everything at your own risk when you're transferring coins. Just remember that. But that option is out there for you to do your farms because EA does limit us for that. A lot of people are talking about farming up NFL epics on multiple accounts, farming up Baker, Deacon, and then putting them into exchange sets. I've seen some people talk about that. We talked about that previously, and then putting into the 88, and then transfer that over. That's fine. It just seems like a lot, right? Versus grinding out your MUT dedication and your missions, your whatnot, your MUT master on your main account. That's what I'd focus on first. It's kind of like your main account, MUT master, all that stuff before you farm out, Baker and Deacon solos. So it depends on how far you are on your progression as a MUT grinder before doing that. So of course, farms depends on how much time you have. If you can do multiple solo battles, get top 100 a few times, watch out. I know they don't like that. I know some people got pinched. Some YouTubers got tattled on for letting pro players play in their MUT weekend league rewards. So there's a lot of account sharing, multiple account stuff out there. So that's technically against terms of service too. So that's just something like a little, kind of look out for that. You might get pinched if you are suspicious. But with the MUT Heroes, that was so having the knowledge that we're getting MUT Heroes, I think was that 2 years ago was the first time we got MUT Heroes, and that basically shocked the system. The MUT Heroes came out, and they were so good, they destroyed the market. We might talk about that more next week, but MUT Heroes themselves, basically brought the market down on high-end cards, 30%, 40% on some of them. It was insane. But then after MUT Heroes, until Halloween, it was a steady progression. And we knew Halloween was coming, and Halloween card drop was not that good 2 years ago. But the market changes every year, of course, so I expect MUT Heroes to be good again, but we won't be able to predict when it's coming. We'll have to watch and wait for EA to let us know what week MUT Heroes is coming, but I'm guessing it's going to be a couple weeks. I don't think we'll get it this week, so maybe look for it next week or the week after. Like I said, it's going to be before the end of the month, so it even could be 3 weeks from now. Your guess is as good as mine with the timing there, so it's hard to time the market. I'll say it. It's not impossible. It's just hard. We try our best because there was a lot of coins we made selling off and rebuying low. And something you want to do every year. So let's look through the market numbers and take our spreadsheet. We did this all last year. We're going to do it again this year. It's the same thing as kind of looking here on the spreadsheet. So I guess I don't even need to look through it because I already have it marked down. But 70 to 74, 75 to 79s kind of mark the market for where it's at for kind of coins and how it's gone up. Just basically a long-term trend graph of the market. So low-end golds. Something that are solid to shoot for, especially those low-end power-ups are solid. So 1,500 for the low-end golds, which are nice, very nice. Oh, another thing is, I have this written down. Dude, I can't believe I have things written down, but I keep missing them. Every week I do this. Power-ups are really nice investments, okay? So what happens when you get a power-up and it's going for shit? You're like, who is this? Right? If it's like Darius Slay, because he's got a team builder, everybody's getting a lot of power-ups from him. 3,300 for 75 to 79. I guess I should be marking these down. 1,500, 3,300. So power-ups on bad players. Or players that have those solos for free power-ups. Wow, 15,000 for an 80 overall. That's bonkers. If there's any time to rip packs, it would be now, because your pack trash is super valuable. Once Slay gets a new card, it could be 3 months though, right? It could be Thanksgiving before he gets a new card. So that's the kind of the risk that you take. The only downside. I'm not saying it's a bad investment. I'm just saying it could be a long-term one before he gets another upgrade because he's already got a new card. But there are some low-end power-ups. Power-ups going for 1,000 to 2,000 coins That might be worth it. Because I was talking. Let me remember. I was talking with Brian Kilkenny yesterday about this on DMs on Twitter, and he was saying how he's investing in a few of them because he's able to put them into exchange sets. He doesn't foresee golds dropping when you put them in the exchange sets. Those like low gold ones. It's a very valid point that the exchange sets can bail you out. So I'm not that worried about power ups. You know, at the low end of the market, those silver ones, low gold ones, the 70 overalls. About those being terrible, because I think with even though we can't put them in sets this year, which really kills their value, because the team diamonds are coming, right? And so like team diamonds will take golds, and those should be golds that you can put in the team diamond set, although you might not be able to, right? So if you're not able to put power ups after you power up into team diamond sets, let me look at power ups. Now that I say that, I think that's a theory worth testing, a bridge worth going over. Let's ford this river and get over it like the Oregon Trail. So, I want to open some packs for you guys to show off a set here. So anyways, back to the power-ups. They can't go into set once you power them up, but can they go into sets that you've... Like, alright, so I got a Kittle. Kittle's kind of expensive. So yeah, he doesn't go into any sets at all no matter what you are. So I figured maybe it was after they powered up, but that's not true. No sets eligible. So, like, Darius Leonard. Last year, he got one of the best cards in the year as an outside backer. He's going for 4,000 coins. If he gets a new card, if he gets a power-up tomorrow, this card might, like, what? Times 5 in price? So, it's not a bad idea to hold on to these cheaper. I wouldn't call him exactly cheap, though. It's not a bad idea to hold on to these cheaper cards. Eric Berry was, like, 1,000 coins earlier today. 4,000? Okay, maybe he was 4,000. But there's a couple of these that are like 1,000 coins. Maybe it was Adams or Luck. Oh, Luck must have gone up in price. He just got revealed. I think he gone up in price probably. All right, so yeah, he's cheap too. So it's not a bad idea to hold on to these things. To see. So how much did he go up to? Yes. Always selling hype too. Luck was like 1,000, I think. So Luck went up 30 times over. It feels like from where I could have sold him earlier today. And I decided to hold because I'm like, well, he's too cheap. If he gets a new card, he'll be insane. And always selling hype. That's another lesson. That shit's so fucking hype right now. So I think it's a great idea if you have low-end power-ups. Wait for them to get a card. It's not a bad idea. Like this 1,100. Say Mark Ingram gets a new card, right? That's just good business sense. But who knows? Maybe it's worth. I mean, running backs. Will people buy a lot of marks? That's the thing. Also, they're just like stupid cards too, right? Nobody will really care that much to power them up once they get them. And then they're like solid top tier names. So if you can get top tier names cheaper, that's a good idea. But like bottom feeders, that's a little riskier. Maybe not as much. But there you go. That's another investment tip. Farms, inflation, training spreadsheet, training exchange. Oh, that's right. So I did a bunch of those exchange sets. Did I talk about those sets, those golds, those silver to gold sets? I did a bunch of those, or maybe it was gold. Yeah, it was silver to gold sets. So I did the 74 overall gold. I just want to show the rate at power-ups dropped. I did this earlier today. I think I did like a similar number of packs, but I pulled like 5. This is just 3 high 60s, high silvers to low golds. 3 of those. I pulled like a Clowney and another like power-up that were going for a crazy amount. Now, I'm not recording it for YouTube, maybe not, but like I made like, I don't know, 80 to 100,000 coins just doing that. So we really, I mean, it's pack focused, so it's all random stuff. So for a while, you can go and miss everything. Some people say they've missed a ton of these. Other people say they've just gotten absolutely rich and filthy rich off this, made millions of coins. And like, I'm like, yeah, everybody doing well, doing the power-up dance. So we're hoping for like a Lattimore or something that you can power-up pass on, because those things are like going crazy. Tyreek Hill, of course, is going crazy. There's so many other ones that we know are getting cards too that are going crazy at the moment. Right now, our luck is running really bad. So for some reason, maybe it's because I'm not streaming. I don't have that streamer luck button turned on for why I'm doing so poorly on these packs. Because right now, I totally would have expected at least 2 power-ups. But we are whiffing. Like that time I decided to chug. Did you? Keanu Neal? Bah. I don't think that's a good one. Maybe there's a ton of Atlanta fans. Yeah, we're whiffing like we're sniffing glue. Like, I think we picked the wrong week to stop. Sad. There's another one. Come on, big one. Oh my god. That's 80,000 coins I just made. Woo! Let's look at Mudhead. How many good of these things are there? There's that stream roulette coming through. God damn. And that's just, all these are just 3 silvers. And that's just pulling silver packs over and over. Let me look at power-ups. Let me see how the expensive ones are. Sort by price descending. Ooh, my goodness. All right, watch this stuff. Watch, look at this. This is sick. Look at all these power-ups going for over like 50K. Multiple. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. I pulled the best one. That's real streamer luck. 8 over 50K. And then another like, what? 3 over 40. 5 over 30. Another like 4 right there over 20. It's crazy. Yeah, so I've been okay with these ones. Like, as you see, another huge win for us. We love it. So we'll keep rolling. We'll keep with the good pulls to finish off the market money. Another power up. Come on, Khalil. Russell. Damn. Wait, no. Russell's not good because he's got a theme builder. That's another tip for solos. Wow, back to back. Dotson. I wonder if Dotson's going for anything. I'll take a look at their price after this. That's another thing. Ooh, this might. Oh yeah, I got Twitch drop pack for checking out Twitch. Bunch of silvers. Yeah, you guys want Fox droppings, not Twitch droppings. That's where I throw golds out. For 100. Those are Fox droppings. But these things are good for exchange sets. Free exchange set fodder. All right, so let me go take a look at how much we made off that like simple high silvers to low golds exchange. Because that is so fucking money. I don't even know what to say right now. I mean, it's still money. We talked about this last week. We talked about it on stream, and it's still fucking beautiful. The market still demands these power-ups like we demand meat. Because we love to meet high-end cards. And I'm sorry, that didn't make any sense. Like, we demand Cheerios and other Hail corporate messages. Tyreek, it's like 90K, right? Yeah, 92K. Hot. So, one good pull out of the power-ups. But again, if Russell Wilson gets a new card, that thing's shooting out to like 30K. Right? So, while it's okay to invest in it, you might be waiting a long time. Keanu Neal, same way. He's not as like loved and glitchy as the Madden community wants. Ooh, we got an Obi too. Obi's a great salary cap beast. 1,500, not bad. But that's it for the Market Monday. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching Call to Action. I'll see you tomorrow.